Welcome back to the next. My name is Fanatic, and today we are continuing not Shadowrun Returns. Redo that. Welcome back, Fanatics. My name is Fanatic. Today we are continuing Ace Academy. I believe this is episode 11. Last we left off, there was some drama with Kaori, and we did a match. We won the match, which in the middle, that was what caused the drama. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right back into it. We're actually about to go hang out with Mayu. I'm going to take her to a comic book shop or something like that. And she ordered comic books, and she's afraid to go there by herself because apparently guys hit on her or something. So let's go ahead and get started. We hang up, and I hang to her door. I head to her dorm. After I pick her up, I drive her to the comic book shop in town. When we arrive, Mayu hesitates before she hops on my bike. You okay?
Yeah.
She takes a deep breath and gives me a nod. I follow her into the store. As soon as we walk in, my mouth falls agape in wonder. Every staff member in the store is beyond attractive. Is that a prerequisite to working here? As I continue to look around, the patrons are all the same level as the staff. The women have beautiful smiles and shapely curves, which then turn into legs. I could walk for days. They smile at me as they walk past. The men are all tall with broad shoulders, and I can see the faint outlines of muscles underneath their shirts. I am not in bad shape, but I still feel a little out of place. I wish I had to spend more time on my training. What is this place? Mayu doesn't even pause and head straight to the counter when she walks. When we walk past, the staff member greets us. The staff members greet us, but Mayu keeps her head down and refuses to make eye contact. As we approach the counter, an equally attractive and friendly man greets us.
Good to see you again, Mayu. Is there anything I can help you with?
Hi. I got an email saying my pre-order for Boundless Stratus has arrived.
I don't think we had any copies yet, but I'll double check in the back stockroom for you. In the meantime, you and your friend should have a look around.
After flashing us a handsome smile, he heads into the back room.
Do you want to take a look at their manga?
Yeah, sounds good. Mayu leads us to the section of manga through the titles. Wow, Daniel. Wow, what are you doing? And I browse through the titles. You a big manga fan?
I read some.
A title catches my eyes, and I enthusiastically grab the book from the shelf. Hey, I remember this. Did you read this one? I hold the book out to Mayu while she examines the cover. She furrows her brows and slowly shakes her head.
No.
Really? It was super popular when we were in middle school. At least it was in the States.
What's it about?
Main character and his family had to return home to take care of his sick grandfather, who passes on a protective charm for the main character. At his first day in his high school, he gets to a fight and accidentally activates the charm, which turns out to be a cat spirit demon girl. Uh-oh. Once activated, the cat girl swears to protect the main character and disguises herself as another student at the school. This causes all sorts of hilarious scenarios between her and the other girls in this class.
That doesn't sound very familiar.
I shrug. It's really silly, but it was fun at the time.
Which character was your favorite?
Really, game? Really? So we got the Shy Girl. So this is literally picking from the four girls, right? We got Mayu, Kaori, Yuna, and Valerie. I mean, Yuna's, awesome. And I like Mayu and Sho. I like that image. So let's go with a nice girl. Yuna. I like this girl who's always nice and polite. She's always trying to help because she's caring.
You're right. She does sound nice.
Anyway, I can't believe they still have it. I put the book back on the shelf. What else do you read besides Boundless Stratus?
Oh, I like Evangelion and Gundam too.
Game. Okay, I'll let you pass on that one. I'm beginning to see a trend here. She blinks.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's all robot stuff. Oh, that just dawned on me. Infinite Stratos is the... I am so sorry that it took me that long to figure that out. Well, all the fingers you mentioned have giant robot battles. Mayu's cheeks tinge pink.
I mean, I do do come from a long line of pilots. It's only natural that I gravitate towards those type of manga too.
You ever read any other types?
No. Father wasn't very fond of manga to begin with.
That's right.
The only reason he let me read the ones I did was because they were sort of relevant to my studies.
Her voice lowers to a mumble.
And because he didn't know about most of them.
Okay. She stares to the ground and shovels her feet when she catches my grin. Who knew Mayu had a rebellious side? Let's find a manga that you like. That's not gear related.
Okay.
As we both peruse the shelves, one of the gorgeous men nearby politely greets us.
Excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. You're looking for a new manga. My sister just finished this one, and she loved it.
He hands Mayu a book with the girl and the flutes.
Maybe you'd like it.
Mayu shifts from one foot to the other. Thanks, man. It's really nice of you.
Thanks.
No problem.
Another man
I
interjects.
highly recommend that one too. Although there are some parts later on that deal with some heavy subjects.
That's true.
If you want something more lighthearted, you might want to check out that author's second title.
Third man joins in the conversation.
Oh, I've read that one. You're talking about the boy and alien pet, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
That one is really funny. The two of them get into all sorts of shenanigans.
Huh. I'll have to check that out too.
That's literally the same voice as Uncle Kaito, just in a different inflection. Mayu stares helplessly at the crowd surrounding her as they continue to chat. I gently pull her aside, point to the book she's still clutching in her hand. So, what do you think? She takes a deep breath, relaxes, scans the synopsis.
It's about a girl who lands her dream role as the solo flutist in a symphony. But when her mother gets sick, she has to decide between her family and her passion. Actually, I think this would be very interesting.
Nice. I grin. Mission accomplished. The man who originally suggested the title notices Mayu's interest in the book.
Hope you enjoy it.
Thanks.
So it's not necessarily they were hitting. Okay, so it's not necessarily she was uncomfortable because they were hitting on her. Maybe it's just because a bunch of attractive dudes are just talking to her and she's like, don't know how to react or something. That's fair. We part from the group who are still in deep discussion. Mayu breathes a sigh of relief.
I'm glad you came with me.
Huh?
Didn't you see what happened back there?
They were
That happens all the time.
They were just giving you manga to look at, girl. That's what Mayu meant by overbearing. They seem like really cool guys to me. At least you got a new book out of it. She smiles at the title in her hand.
True.
After selecting a couple of titles for myself, I glance at Mayu. Let's go check out your pre-order. She nods happily. We get to the counter where the clerk is waiting for us.
Here is your pre-order.
Thanks.
Oh, you guess they did have it. Place the books I've picked up on the counter and hand over my card. I'd like to check these out, please.
Oh yeah.
I think she forgot about the manga in her hand. She puts it on the counter. I offer to pay for her. Why not? Gentlemen, right? Include that one in my purchase, too. She blinks at me in surprise.
You don't have to do that.
I know, but I want to. Smell at her and she blushes.
But you've already done enough just by agreeing to come here with me.
It's not so much. Any good friend would do that. She's still hesitant.
I appreciate it, but...
Here you go, sir.
He already did it. The cashier returns my card and hands me my a receipt and a bag with all my books, including Mayu's. What? Mayu's eyes are wide as she stares at the bag. The cashier winks at me.
Have a nice day.
Haha, good one, dude. Thanks. I grin at Mayu. Consider this an early birthday present. Mayu blushes deeply.
Thanks.
As we head towards the door, Mayu bumps into someone.
I'm sorry.
She looks up in surprise.
May.
Oh, crap. What's up, May?
Hi, guys.
I didn't know you liked reading manga, whatever, manga.
Oh, yeah. It's a secret pleasure of mine.
Nice.
Really?
May grins appreciatively as one of the men walks past, but that's what she means by secret pleasure. At least I'm not the only one who sees this. Mayu furrows her brow.
View? It's inside a mall plaza.
May raises an eyebrow. I understand her look all too well. How is Mayu not seeing this?
Anyway, I've got some.
There's super attractive people around. She don't notice.
So I'll see you later.
She heads deeper into the shop while Mayu and I walk outside. Ready to head back? She nods. We hop on my bike and I drive us back to campus.
Thanks for taking me to the comic book store.
No problem. Thanks for introducing it to me. Now I know where to get catch up on my series. She smiles.
I'm really happy you like to read manga too. Sho doesn't really care for it.
You'd think you'd like it more since there are pictures. Mayu giggles.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, Father will be here soon, and I still have to clean.
Fair enough. By clean, you mean hide your new books? She blushes.
It would be best if he didn't know. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Sorry. Alright, goodbye. I wave goodbye and watch her disappear into her dorm. The phone rings unexpectedly. It's Valerie! Uh-oh. Hello?
I've got a surprise for you. Come to the hangar.
What'd you do? What is... She hang up. Of course she hung up! Guess I better see what's up! So I spot myself to the hangar. I make a beeline to Eagle. Valerie is perched up in front of my terminal, but jumps when she sees me. She moves up from the terminal and gestures for me to sit.
Voila!
I stare at the scrolling code on my screen. She's gotta stop acting like I can read this stuff. What is this?
It's a manual documentation. Needs to be cleaned up before it can be fully understood, though.
So you called me over to show me something that's not complete? Valerie pouts.
If you were even a little bit technical, you'd be able to understand this achievement.
Sorry.
Besides, my script is parsing it as we speak. It'll be done in a few minutes.
We wait patiently for her program to finish running. I watch as she keeps an eye on her script. She's confident in her program, yet keeps glancing at it, exposing the eagerness beneath her calm demeanor. I can't help but wonder, how did you get into engineering?
Girls can't be engineers.
That's not what I said. Hey! Valerie laughs.
It's like a puzzle.
What?
Taking things apart and putting it back together. Finding new ways to piece everything together to make it a better product.
Sure, that's
The
good.
possibilities are endless, even if we can't see all the solutions just yet.
Are you? And you just discovered that by accident? She shrugs and becomes strangely aloof.
Things broke around the house a lot. If I didn't fix it, then it would be broken forever.
Why not just buy a new one?
It always worked fine once fixed. Why spend that extra money?
Sir. Why did you have to fix it? Why not your parents? She frowns in disdain.
My mom couldn't be bothered with things like that. If the computer broke, she'd pretend the problem didn't exist until she needed to use it. Then she'd go and buy a new one because she needed to use it immediately. Money was always tight, and that's why I started trying to fix things. The first thing I ever properly fixed was my bike. I was 15, and my neighbor at the time was a young woman at university. She helped me fix it, and when she learned I was interested in this stuff, she gave me a bunch of how-to books for my birthday.
Guess I was lucky that my dad is pretty handy. He taught me how to take care of my things. Valerie grins playfully.
Could have fooled me. Eagle's always a little worse for wear by the time he gets to me. Isn't that right, Eagle?
She coos affectionately at my gear. It's not a puppy. A sharp beep interrupts our conversation. Valerie moves back towards the screen.
It's done.
Valerie and I both lean in to get a better look at the screen. I turn my head to ask a question when her hair brushes my cheek. It's soft and smells like flowers. I haven't realized how close we were to each other until now. Valerie's too focused on the screen to notice. Let's let her fingers dance across the keyboard.
Oh, this makes a lot of sense.
What makes a lot of sense?
Why your core only activated that one time? The function of the core was set to debug mode with a single run instance.
English, please.
The overdrive mode was meant to be used for testing purposes, so it was set to only activate once.
What does that mean?
It means if we can figure out how to change this setting and find out the parameters of activation, you could use the overdrive mode on demand.
Well, I was wondering if to consider the possibilities. Are you serious?
Yeah, in theory anyway.
She squints at the code.
That's not even the best part. Here are blueprints with algorithms and formulas.
What do they say? Valerie puts a finger to her lip.
It seems to be incomplete, but we might be able to use this and a bit of reverse engineering to fill in the gaps. If we can figure this out, we can understand the details of the core.
If only women came with the manual too. If only women came with the manual too. Why not? So complete this code to help us learn everything we need to know how to use my core.
Yes, of course.
I wish understanding women were that easy. She laughs.
It is, once you unlock her code.
That went somewhere I didn't expect. That's pretty much impossible. Why did Dad include this function from our core, and why didn't he tell me? I have so many questions and too few answers. Let's keep this a secret.
A secret?
Yeah, there's no point in getting the team's hopes up when we don't know how it, don't even know it will work. Plus, I don't need anyone snooping around my gear. I look pointedly at Valerie. She smiles innocently.
What? That's what brought us together. Are you saying you wish you'd never met me?
You're a dork. Of course not, but one Valerie is more than enough. She smirks.
Don't I feel special?
Valerie gets to work and I watch her for a while. She's working too fast for me to comprehend what she's doing, and I don't want to interrupt her groove and to explain it to me. After a few minutes, she glances back at me.
How about you sit in this chair and I'll watch you work?
I guess she didn't like me looking over her shoulder. I don't blame her. I hate that too. I'll just give you some space then. She turns back to the terminal.
Thanks. I'll let you know once I'm done.
After saying goodbye, leave her to do her thing. Still gets the time left before I go home for the night. What do I feel like doing? We haven't chilled the show in a while. Let's go chill the show. I feel productive today, and I don't want to hit the books and study just yet. I know a good way to channel this energy. I'll work out at the gym. Other than my physical education class, I haven't been getting any exercise. I need to get back into a solid routine. I head to the rec center and get changed in the lockers. As I head make my way to the weight room, I pass by the gymnasium. Enrollment is empty, but today is full of people. Is there a class going on right now? Unable to curb my curiosity, I peek into the room. The gym is decked out with equipment, balance beams, steel rings, parallel bars, uneven bars, pommel horse, etc. I can't see the floor beneath the layer of blue mat. Students seem to fly and flip from all corners of the room. Oof. My mouth drops in wonder as I spot a very familiar face hanging on the steel rings. Sho? After the sound of his name, Sho turns toward the sound of my voice and loses his grip. I wince as he comes crashing onto the mat below. After a second, he gets up and rubs his head, then looks at me. Such grace, such much elegance. I clap slowly. I'll give that a solid 5 out of 7. Sho frowns. That's funny,
man. I was going for a personal record.
What are you doing here? Sho wipes the sweat off his face with the towel.
Trying to balance on the still rings.
No, I mean, I didn't exactly picture you as a gymnastics kind of guy.
Why not? It helps with staying fit, build strength, flexibility, core training.
A pair of girls walk by us wearing Ace Unicorn gym wear. Ace Academy gym wear. Wow. Their stomachs are completely flat and they have perky features. They flash a smile as they walk by.
Flexibility.
You already said that one.
Did I?
His attention is on another group of girls practicing their splits in the corner. And that has nothing to do with it. He grins.
It's a bonus.
Pretty sure that's the main course for you.
I will neither confirm nor deny that.
We both grin.
Plus, you're competing with yourself to always be better.
That's fair. Huh?
You set personal records for yourself, and then the next time you come, you try to beat them.
I'm not entirely sure where he's going with this. Like, how long can you hold yourself up? I guess.
That's just step 1. Once you're comfortable just holding your weight, then you start doing tricks like handstands. It's a lot harder than you think.
You motion towards the steel bars.
Try it.
Oh god. Sure! I stack myself up. Alright, let's do this!
That's the spirit!
I'm gonna fail horribly. I jump and catch the rings, letting my body hang. The rings wobble around as I try to pull myself up. Well, this is a lot harder than I thought it'd be.
Use your core.
I squeeze my core tight and try to do a pull-up. The rings shake precariously. I have to hold them. Just don't panic and keep it steady. Steady! I manage to steady myself and after finding a center of balance, I slowly do 3 pull-ups in a row. Sho watches on it with interest. Afterwards, I let go and dropped to my feet.
You sure you haven't done this before? You were a pro.
I grinned. Nope, I knew I had nothing to worry about. Piece of cake.
So,
At least he told me. A girl I don't recognize me at the show. She races over.
how's it going?
Hey, Hitomi.
She looks me up and down, and she smiles with interest.
Who's your impassive friend?
You saw him too?
She nods.
Hitomi, meet Brosif.
Oh, Lord.
Brosif, meet Hitomi.
She blinks.
Broseph?
She nods and beams. Show nods and beams. It's Dalian.
Whoa, really?
You didn't know my name? Why is he surprised? I nod slowly. He rubs his chin in thought.
I've been calling you Brosif for so long I forgot.
Wow. He tell me laughs and playfully touches Show arm.
That's adorable.
Show beams.
I'm just about done. How about you?
I'm almost done too.
Okay, I'm going to start packing. Come find me when you want to head out.
Show? Who is this? Show nods, Tommy smiles at him, and then waves at me.
Nice to meet you.
Alright. Same. Show. She spawns out of the gym. I assume she's going to change in the locker room. You two know each other well?
Kind of. We met in this class. Her dorm building is actually the one next to mine.
That's pretty coincidental.
I know, right? Anyway, we ran into each other once, and when she realized we lived so close together, she insisted that we walk back together ever since.
Show, I think she's a thing for you. You might want to watch out for that. Mayu might not like that very much. When she acts towards Show, it's obvious that she has more than a casual interest in him. Of course, knowing Show, that fact is obvious. Isn't obvious to him. She's interested in you. Dude, you know she's into you, right? Show blinks and raises an eyebrow.
What are you talking about?
The laughing, the arm touching, the asking to walk back together. Show shrugs.
She's just friendly. You're looking too much into it.
Okay. I'm telling Mayu. I wonder what Mayu would think if I told you walking girls back to the dorms.
What? Don't do that!
I thought nothing's going on.
Nothing is going on. But I don't want Mayu to get the wrong impression.
You're not dating Mayu, so why would she care?
She wouldn't.
Then what's the issue? Show blinks and frowns.
It's not an issue, but still.
Alright. I think Show is really confused about his own feelings. Alright, man, sounds like you'll be heading off soon. I still have to go work out. Show nods.
It was good seeing you. You should stop by again.
I'll think about it. Show gives me a Brosa fist bump, and we head out our separate ways. I go work out until it's time to head home. Jesus. That was interesting. Now, it was quiet when I get home. Uncle Kato was still working his crazy hours, and Nicky's probably still at her club. Stuffing a yawn, I trudge upstairs. It's been a long day, and all I want to do is relax. As I pass out Nicky's room, I notice her door is closed. Huh, I guess she is home after all. I think nothing of it until I hear a deep, extremely male laugh. But wow, Nicky's closed door. Nicky's giggle shortly follows. What is this? There's a boy in Nicky's room? And the behind closed doors? Not on my watch! I burst into her room. Nicky's eyes widen and her mouth drops. The boy twists to look at me in the chair beside his bed. That'd be bad. Oh no! There's a boy in your room! Oh, my voice cracked. Peeked my mic too. Oh, crap. Hey, it's Ken!
What are you doing?
Who is this guy? Nicky leaps from the bed and tries to push me away, but I stay rooted to the ground. Is this Ken? I turn to the guy, ignoring Nicky's pulling on my arm. Oh no! Oh boy. Awkward. Are you Ken? He freezes like a deer in headlights and stares out in affirmation.
Yes?
Oh, his voice, sweet.
Leave him alone. We're just studying.
Studying? Is that what kids are calling it these days?
Yes. What? No. Studying as in studying.
She points to her bed, taking another look around the room. Nicky's bed is sprawled with books, tablets, and laptops. Ken is holding an open textbook in his lap, a look of pure terror on his face. I'm not fooled. I don't need that good kid facade as a demon just waiting to pounce on my cute, innocent Emoto.
Ken is in my class, and we have an exam next week.
Lure a kid who cowers from my stare.
So, now that you know nothing weird is happening, get out.
I cross my arms. Actually, I think I'll stay and help you study.
What?
Whatever you're learning now, I'm already studied.
Don't you have your own homework you can do? We're studying fine without you.
That's funny. Are you sure about that? I think Kenny here would appreciate the help. Lure a kid who goes on and nods.
Actually, it would be an honor to have the help of an ace pilot.
No, it wouldn't.
I know him as a kid, very suspicious. Don't try anything silly. Don't even think about it. I didn't think it was possible, but Ken's eyes grew even wider. His gaze just helplessly to Nicky back at me.
There's nothing happening. I'm not thinking anything.
Get out. I'm not going to fail my test because you're being a total weirdo.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I glare at Ken again. Just remember, whatever you're thinking of doing to her, I will do it to you. Whoa! Awkward!
It's just math.
Don't make me Matthew twice.
Out!
Nicky shuts me out of the room. Door!
We'll
I know!
leave the door open, so you stop being stupid.
Oh no! That was great! That was funny. Oh man. I can't breathe. Okay, lightheaded. Luckily my room is across the Nicky's. I leave the door open too while I try to work on my assignments. I'm too distracted to focus as I strain to hear what they're talking about. Every so often I hear them repeat a math formula or compare answers on equations. I guess they really are studying. This time! Eventually I give up and watch videos on MeToo. MeToo, really? Okay. After about 2 hours, Ken goes home. Nicky slams her door shut to her room. Sheesh, what's her problem? Now that I can finally focus again, I finish up my assignments and easily fall asleep afterwards. That was funny. Poor Ken. That was funny. I woke up naturally for once and enjoyed the chance to sleep in. Is this what it feels like to be rested? Why doesn't it happen every day? The wide yawn, I pull my arms over my head to stretch and throw back my comforter and hop out of bed. Uh-oh. My tablet flashes with a notification. I have an email. Curious, I open it up and read it. So Dashi is hosting a promotional photo shoot and a working event tomorrow right before XZ's big concert. All sponsored Dashi teams and individuals will be there, and after the shoot, we are welcome to stay for the concert. Wait, Dashi sponsors XZ? Jesus, words. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Dashi might be breaking into the world of mecha, but their huge aim in the sports and entertainment industry. Still, XZ is a supremely popular pop star. Shows get sold out within minutes. There's no way I'm passing up such an opportunity. I quickly tap on a response confirming my attendance. I'm positive everybody else on the team will go as well. Only for the chance to meet XZ. Grab my clothes for the day, I get changed and head downstairs into the kitchen. Oh, she's probably mad at me still. Nobody's home again. It's like I live alone. Open the fridge, I spot a covered plate for me. I unwrap the foil to find Oyakudon. Not a traditional breakfast, but delicious nonetheless. Nicky must have been practicing her recipes. I dig in with gusto. After eating, I notice a note from Nicky. By the time you're eating this, Uncle Kato and I will be at the cafe. We'll be at his cafe slaving away. Just kidding, he won't be slaving, but hopefully I will. Volunteer work experience. F the world! P.S. I spat in your food. Just kidding, no I didn't. Or did I? Maybe if you're awake, you'd know! Wow, she actually wrote that. Sometimes I wonder about her. At least she's looking to gain some experience in the food and beverage industry. Working at the cafe will give her a lot of insight into what goes into running a restaurant. I guess that means I should decide what I want to do today. Oh, Yuna! I wonder what Yuna's up to today. Between the cooking club and the improv class, hanging out with Yuna has been a blast. I wonder what she's up to, if she's up to anything new today. Pull out my phone and dial her number. It rings. A few times. Still going.
Hello?
Hey, Yuna!
Oh, hi! Sorry about the delay in picking up. I was working on something and left my phone upstairs.
Fair enough. Sorry if I'm interrupting.
It's okay. I'm just practicing my English.
English?
Yes.
Oh, this ought to be funny. If it's what I'm imagining it is. A few seconds of silence pass.
I have a test coming up and coming for speaking.
I have a speaking test coming up would be a more natural way to say it.
Oh, I see. I thought it sounded a bit off.
You want to practice with me? The test is for conversing in English. I can help out if you'd like. Yuna answers enthusiastically.
Really? You don't mind?
Not at all.
Then yes, I'd love your help.
A chuckle. You didn't even have to think about it first. Yuna laughs.
I was actually going to call you for help, but I figured you didn't want to spend your Saturday teaching me English, especially when my speaking level is equivalent to that of a child.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
Thank you so much. Do you want to meet at the library?
On campus?
No, I was thinking of the one in Isokaze. We should both be pretty close to it.
Sounds like a plan. I'll see you soon.
Okay, see you there.
So hanging up, I search directions to the library on my phone. It's only a short drive away. Good call, Yuna. I rated myself and I head out. Once I'm nearby the library, I'm impressed by the magnificence of the building. It's a lot larger than the one at Ace, and the outside architecture is reminiscent of a building style of 30 years ago. It's a great contrast among the more modern structures surrounding it. I can tell the library has a lot of history. I park my bike on the street and follow the path to the library. The path winds through a quaint park with luscious greenery and a small fountain. Food trucks park along the edges, offering tasty treats like ice cream and taiyaki. But before I enter the library, I shoot Yuna a quick text to let her know here. She responds immediately, telling me to meet her on the second floor. Alright, so you might be wondering why I'm changing my shirt. My mic started freaking out, and so I've had to re-record like the second half of this episode twice. I figured out what's wrong with my mic. I think it's the plugin of the mic itself, or it could be maybe the wire, but I think it might be the plugin itself. But yeah, sorry about the change of wardrobe. But yeah, let's just jump right back into it. I'm trying to act surprised as much as I can, but I've done seen it twice. Sorry. Okay, let's go. Before I enter the library, I shoot Yuna a quick text to let her know I'm here. She responds immediately, telling me to meet her on the second floor. My eye itches. Everything alright? Yeah, working? Yeah, okay. The inside of the library is every bit as modern and reminiscent as the one at Ace. It doesn't surprise me. Our modern facilities are the most comfortable and technically relevant. It's much more conducive to research. Yuna greets me at the top of the stairs.
You're here!
Yeah, I'm here. I nod.
I managed to book us a private room so we can chat at a normal volume without disturbing anyone.
Oh, wow, it's getting a little loud there. Turn it down a little bit for my ear holes. Alright. Sounds good to me. I follow her into the study room, whereas the private study rooms at Ace also had the basic tables and chairs. This room has a touchscreen wall. Very nice. I follow her. Oh, hang on. Yuna's notes are already spread across the table. I didn't know you were studying English.
Yeah, I chose it as my foreign language. It's not too hard, except for the speaking part.
Yeah, that's true. Been trying to learn some Spanish, and seeing the words and things like that are, yeah, I can recognize them, but talking it is a whole different bag of worms. How come?
Oh, well, I find reading and writing to be a lot easier to grasp because I have more time to think about what I want to say. Plus, I can review what I've already read or written to make sure I'm understanding everything correctly.
True. What the hell was that? Okay. Oh well, she gives me a shaky smile.
But speaking doesn't offer that luxury. I feel like I'm put on the spot, because I kind of am, and I have to respond quickly and correctly. It's really stressful.
I actually had to run into this at work because we have these Hispanic cleaning ladies that don't speak almost any English. So I find myself trying to talk to them in Spanish, and it's really broken. And so they're teaching me some Spanish, I'm teaching them some English. And, so I think it's a fair trade-off.
Plus, it's hard to pronounce everything right.
Oh, good lord, even the Spanish is true.
I'm a little jealous by how well you speak Japanese, even though it's not your first language.
I am kind of amazing, aren't I? It's one of my many talents.
So humble.
I call it confidence. She giggles. Anyways, how did you want to practice?
The exam will be formatted to simulate a conversation. So maybe we can just have a normal conversation?
Alright. Sounds good to me.
Wait, are we starting?
We already have.
Okay.
She smiles.
My name is Yuna. Yuna Misaki.
They call me Leonardo DiLaprio. Hello, I am Leonardo DiLaprio. Yuna blinks in confusion.
What? I don't...
You speak as Japanese! Her eyes widen, she recomposes herself.
Your name is different than I thought. I was confused.
This whole thing is funny. I smile. She recovered from that smoothly. We continue to speak in English, and even though there are the occasional pauses as Yuna tries to recall a word or how to express her thoughts, she manages to carry the conversation for a long time. Sometimes she'll stop the conversation and check her pronunciation. The more we practice, the more she improves. It halts in her speech lesson, and she speaks with greater confidence. We talked about so many things. Oh, yeah, how many things today?
Yes, we have.
Yuna smiles.
I am much better at oral now, thanks to you.
Better at speaking! You mean I'm much better at speaking now? Yuna blinks.
Oh, I thought oral meant speaking.
Oh, yes and no. Yes! But really, no. It does, but... She looks at me unsure. Should I tell her? It might make things awkward. I don't want to tarnish her innocence. That is a reality I can think of in which this conversation will end well. It's nothing. It's a change of phrasing. It's just a change of phrasing, nothing too different.
Okay.
She doesn't seem convinced. Maybe we could do a search on English slang since some words have different meanings. Yuna lights up with interest.
Ah, yes, slang. Certain phraseology can be interpreted differently. I didn't even consider studying that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just make sure you don't use this image search engine.
I'm sorry?
Nothing! Yuna looks at the amount of notes still on her table and sighs. What's wrong?
I still have homework I need to complete for all of my other classes, but I've been so focused on my exam that I haven't even started on anything else. And I have some logistical stuff to take care of for the Dashu event tomorrow.
Dashu. You mean for the photo shoot? She nods. Yuna will burn out if she hops right into more work. Maybe you should take a break before tackling all that?
I don't know. I don't think I have time for one.
She doesn't seem thrilled by the idea of more work. I think she can be persuaded. Alright, but since I helped you through English, you have to do me a favor first. Yuna looks at me.
Oh, okay. What is it?
I need to think of an excuse to get her out of the library. What if we... Oh, I got it! Ice cream!
Ice cream?
Yeah, I saw a vendor outside. You owe me one ice cream cone. Consider it a payment for my tutoring services. Yuna laughs.
I suppose that's only fair.
Success! Shall we?
Sure.
Oh boy, I'm an idiot. She packs up her stuff and we head out of the library and straight for the ice cream truck. Laughter and chatter floats on the cool breeze. I don't think my microphone's recording again, that's gonna be real salty. Taking the ambience as we wait in line, Yuna studies the flavors but glances at me when she feels my gaze on her. She flashes me a smile.
Next.
We walk up to the window.
Hello there, young miss. What can I get for you?
Hey, it's not like Kaito again.
Hi, I'll just have a vanilla, please.
My girl! Vanilla all the way.
Of course.
Especially vanilla bean.
And for you, young man,
I'll get a pistachio ice cream if you have it.
coming right up.
Yuna looks at me. Looks at me with curiosity. What's up?
Nothing.
Okay. It said it doesn't feel like nothing.
Here you go.
Yep.
Thanks.
Thank you. Oh, wait. Thank you. Yeah, whatever. I go to pay, but Yuna already has her card out and hands it to the man. Let me pay. I scramble to pull out my wallet, but Yuna shakes her head.
I owe you one, remember?
No, it's okay. The ice cream man hands Yuna her card right after tapping it against the machine.
Enjoy.
I guess this battle is over before it began. It's karma for what we did to Mayu earlier. After she pays, Yuna points to a bench.
Let's go take a seat.
Alright. We sit down and stay silent as we enjoy our frozen treat. Every so often I catch her staring at my ice cream. It seems like you wanted pistachio too. Yuna quickly looks away.
Sorry for staring. It's nothing like that.
What is it?
It's just a really strange choice of flavor.
I'm sorry? Her eyes widen and she realizes how that came across.
Wait, I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean it's not a popular flavor here. There's only one person I knew who liked pistachio flavor the best.
Her eyes become a little dimmer. She said new. Family? Oh crap, it's her brother, ain't it? Do you mean Yudai? Doop. She blinks at me in surprise, but then nods. Yuna becomes quiet. She looks away, but not before I catch the way her eyes glisten. She rubs her eyes.
Anyway, it doesn't matter now.
It does matter. She looks curiously at me. I don't know what happened to your brother, but I know it must have been something tragic.
How?
I can tell from the way everyone avoids his name. She hangs her head.
They do it because of me.
You don't have to feel guilty. She gives me that look again. A mixture of curiosity and bewilderment.
How did you know that?
Because I know what it's like to lose someone you love. Her look softens. You know why I came to Isokaze?
To join the pilot program at ACE.
That's only part of it. I came here so Nicky wouldn't have to be alone after our parents died. What? I do want to know what happened to our parents, let's be honest. I do want to know. Her eyes widen, then she looks down.
I'm sorry.
And it's okay, I don't talk about them much. Not even with Nicky. I don't want to think about what happened to them, and sometimes I feel guilty because it's like I'm trying not to think of them.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yuna takes a deep breath.
Yudai was a pilot too. He was actually the captain of the same team Akira is in now, and Dashu was their first sponsor. Yudai was Ace Academy's hidden jewel. Everyone noticed his potential, and he already had offers waiting for him before he even graduated. But then it happened.
I stay quiet.
He had a cardiac arrest during one of his matches.
I blink in surprise, and all of my musings and wonderings, I hadn't even considered that to be a possibility. How did it happen? Pilots are usually in the peak of health. Yuna nods.
We were just as surprised. A few months earlier, though, he developed high blood pressure. He had medication to keep it in order. But during that match, he didn't take his medication.
Oh.
He didn't forget. He wasn't like that. You know that during season matches, you're subjected to drug tests, right?
Mm-hmm. I nod. That was standard practice back at CAI-NY too. It's probably standard for all schools.
If he'd taken his medication, it would have showed up on the report. And then that would have revealed his health condition, which would have not only disqualified him from the match, but also jeopardized his entire piloting career.
And he died instead. Yuna looks down.
Being a pilot was his dream.
think I remember a discussion Yuna and I had a while back, and when she mentioned the pilots were punished for properly containing certain disorders because of their medications were considered a risk. No wonder she's been so adamant for reform. I cried as I let all of this sink in. It's a very messed up situation, but being a pilot myself, I can see where he was coming from. Yuna nods.
Me too. That's why I decided to study piloting health. How many pilots do you think have suffered the same fate as my brother because they feared the dream they worked so hard to achieve would be taken away? And most of the time, it's through no fault of their own.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Let's be honest. I nod. I can hear the pain in her voice, but there's nothing I can say that'll make her hurt go away. She falls silent.
Thanks.
Whoop. For what?
I haven't told anyone this before. I didn't think I was ready to talk about him, but now that I have...
She smiles at me, and there seems to be a spark of hope in her eyes. Maybe now she can start to heal.
I'm glad.
I match her smile. That's what I'm here for. Plop. We blink at each other, then look at Yuna's hand. More specifically, her naked cone. She must have tilted it during our conversation, and the ice cream slid right off of the cone onto the bench.
No! Ice cream!
She pouts and looks so crestfallen. I can't stop my smile. I try to hide my amusement, but she looks so cute and she's dejected. Unfortunately, she notices my failed attempt at keeping cool and sticks out her lip.
This isn't funny.
You have to admit, it's a little funny. She shakes her head.
Not even the slightest.
Let's share mine. Do you want to share mine? I offer her my cone. Her cheeks flush, and she shakes her head.
I couldn't.
I don't mind.
Are you sure?
I nod. She tucks her hair behind her ear, leans in close, and bites off a part of the ice cream. Wait, what?
What?
You can just bite ice cream like that? She nods, smiling happily. You are not human. No one should be able to do that. She starts to giggle, but quickly puts her hand in front of her mouth. I laugh. We finish the ice cream together. You want to get back to studying?
Yeah, but before I do, I want to show you something.
She grabs my hand with both of hers.
Come on.
Uh-oh. Whoa! She leads me through the park, frequently glancing back at me with excited smiles. The further we go into the trees, the fewer people we see milling around. Ooh. Yuna stops abruptly.
We're here.
Where are we at? Ooh, oceans. Ocean sounds nice. Trees surround us on all sides, only open up to frame a picturesque view of the ocean. The clear blue sky blends into the deep blue of the water. Birds sing a soft melody in the trees, complementing the serenity of the place.
What do you think?
Yuna searches my face, still holding my hand. Ooh, pulls her in my arms. I feel closer to her than I've ever felt before. She makes me calm and grounded and always brings out the best in me. I shared a deep part of my heart today, and not only did Yuna understand and accept my me, she felt close enough to share her own story. I've never made so true a connection with anyone else. I want to hold her in my arms and let her know how I feel. If I do this, there's no turning back. Is this really what I want? Yeah! Duh! That's what we've been working on! Ooh! Music changed! I like this music. Sorry, I'm scratching my leg. Worried by my silence, Yuna looks down.
I'm sorry.
She tries to turn away, but I don't let her. Instead, I gently tug on her hand and pull her into me. She glances up at me in surprise as she falls into me. Her arms, my arms, wrap around her waist as I steady her. Her hands land on my chest, and I'm sure she feel how rapidly my heart is beating. Our gaze locks. Yuna stares at me with her big doe eyes. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, so good. It's beautiful. Her cheeks turn pink, and a smile spreads across her lips. As she melts into me, her arms snake around my neck, closing the distance between us. See, I couldn't do that. I got a belly! I breathe in her perfume of lavender and spring as I feel her press against me, closer against me. My breathing becomes shallow. Yuna's face is inches from my own. Her breath tickles my skin. Then I taste the sweetness of ice cream as our lips meet. Without hesitation, she deepens the kiss. When we finally pull away, she flashes me a breathless smile. Oh, so cute! Hashtag adorbs! We enjoy each other's company, happy for the solitude of nature. I don't know how long we stayed there together before Yuna reluctantly had to get back to her studying. Once we're back in the busy park, we say our goodbyes and I head home. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I know this episode was kind of a... I love this episode. It was great, but I was kind of frustrated because I had to record it like 3 separate times almost. Without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.